My name's Kurt Young. I'm the new head basketball coach at Douglas High School for the boys basketball team, and this is a tour of our facility. Right now we're walking in to the main gym area. As you can see, we're putting on the final touches, but we're very excited about the opportunity. It's going to be a great place to play. It seats around 2,500. But what we're excited about, it has end zone seating. It's going to have a great feel and a great atmosphere to it. We think it's got a chance to be loud, and the crowd's going to be on top of you, which I think will be for a great basketball environment. So hopefully the finishing touches will be put on it soon, and we're hoping by the time classes start that we'll be able to come in here and start working out. I didn't have any say as a coach. This was all decided by the time that I got the position, but as you can see, they did a great job, I think, with the color scheme and the floor. They've done a lot of little things. I know Mike Harmon, one of our assistant principals, Dean, has done phenomenal with it. There's a common area back behind the bleachers that has a floor there that we're going to be able to go up and do workouts. They've done little things like painting the agility ladders on the floor. So there's a lot of little touches that's going to make this what we feel is going to be one of the top, if not the top, facilities in Kentucky. This is our weight room. We feel this is going to be the premier weight room, not only in the state, but one of the best high school facilities in the country. It has all state-of-the-art equipment. Sorinex is incredible. What you can do with this machine, we don't even know what you can do with half of it. All the major colleges and universities use it, from UK football, I think UK basketball starting up next year, Indiana, Duke, Kansas, you name it. So our athletes are going to have the best of the best with this equipment. We also have 2 Vertimax machines. What you can do with it is that's the amazing part. And we've got all the bells and whistles, the different exercises. You can pretty much do anything you want, all in one single unit, and work every body part, every extremity, muscle group. So this is going to allow us not only to get the work done, but to be really efficient about it, and to keep the kids fresh. And it's all, once again, cutting edge. And Sorinex did a great job. Coach McKee, Mr. Harmon, Mr. Diaz, and really everyone's just done, the vision that they had for this weight room has been incredible. And we still have some things to add, like kettlebells, medicine balls, things like that. And this is going to really help all our athletes, I think, achieve their potential. This is our auxiliary gym. So it'll be used for classes during the day. Other sports will be using it. I know wrestling, volleyball will probably go back and forth. But, you know, same thing. It's a tremendous setup. It's going to allow us to do a lot of different things. One thing we're really excited about is starting to hold tournaments here and classics. There's some different things that we can do. Not a lot of schools has, you know, a regulation size auxiliary gym. I think this seats around 400. So for those that's been to the King of the Bluegrass, things such as that, that's going to allow, not this year, but the year after, where we can have 2 games going on simultaneously, whether it be in the summer, different classics or tournaments throughout the year at different levels. And we really want to make Douglas one of the places to be in regards to coming to tournaments, because Lexington and Hamburg is such a great place and it's centrally located, and this is going to be a big key with that. You know, I think it's a good place to play. It's a good environment, and it's going to allow us to, once again, host those events and do a great job and give teams that opportunity to have multiple games. It'd be great for camps, and this is more for, like, I think the dance teams. Exactly. But, you know, it's still going to be nice for us to have. With the Vertimax and things like that, we can set that up here. You know, we're going to have the agility ladders at different spots. So we can get other workouts up in this area. And that's going to be the main focus of our program. Is we do a lot with individual work. We do a lot with strength and conditioning. And we feel that if we can develop and get these kids to play to their potential, the wins and losses take care of itself. And, you know, I think the staff that we've put together with these resources is going to make Douglas a great place to play at for these young men. Well, I'm originally from Kentucky, graduated from East Carter High School. I've been a college coach actually for 20 years, places such as Northern Kentucky University, Georgetown College, all over the country. I've coached at Division I, Division II, NAIA, and JUCO as an assistant and as head coach, and really just wanted an opportunity to get into high school. It's what I initially went to college for and thought I would get into, and I wanted to settle down with my family. I've been a high school coach. This will be my third year coming up. My first year we spent in Hopewell, Virginia. We were fortunate enough to be state finalists, lost at the buzzer in overtime there. And last year we were regional finalists at Mercer County. And this opportunity came up, and you know, we weren't looking to leave from Mercer. They got a great situation. Mr. Basketball candidate and Trayvon Faulkner coming back. But the chance to start your own program and still have that tradition and history that Douglas High School did have in a place like Hamburg with these facilities in the city of Lexington is just too good to turn down. So I've been very, very blessed to get this opportunity with these facilities, and I cannot wait to get started. I think, you know, the tradition of Lexington, you know, knowing that Lexington's been such a great place for talent, I think if, you know, Douglas is going to have an opportunity to compete for a state championship year after year, and that's what we're going to expect. And I don't think there's anything wrong with having those expectations and having those goals. And as a coach, you know, you want that opportunity to compete at the highest level on a yearly basis. And, you know, the facilities are great, and I think that's going to help us do that. But really that chance to compete and to get a group of kids that want to compete at the highest level, that hopefully want to move on and be successful afterwards, was really just too good to turn down. We were able to have some workouts in the summer, but we didn't push it too much. These kids play so much AAU basketball. And, you know, really until we know who all's enrolled and the paperwork and all that goes through, we felt that it was more important, you know, just to kind of start laying that foundation of the program. But we've been meeting our kids as much as we can, and we're excited about the future. We really are. I think we've got some talented kids coming in. We've got some unproven kids, but they're going to get that opportunity. And our young kids have a chance to be special. But our main goal this year is, of course, you know, we're going to try to compete just like every other school in the state for that state championship, and there's no reason not to at Douglas. Yeah, that's a catch-22. I joke with Coach McPeak. He didn't mention that we were in that district right off the bat. But you know what? If you want to compete, that's what you want whenever you play those guys. And, you know, Bryan Station, Henry Clay has such tradition. I know Sayer's done an outstanding job here lately, and they're a program on the rise. And Scott County, you know, Coach Hicks is a Hall of Fame coach and probably one of the top 2 or 3 programs in the state. Why wouldn't you want to compete? You know, I think if you can be competitive in this district, you're competitive in the state, and you have a chance to win the state from this district on a yearly basis. So we're excited about it, and you know, hopefully our kids will embrace that challenge, and it's going to be a challenge, and we understand that. It's mainly going to be from Bryan Station and Henry Clay. I think we might have touched a little bit of Tates Creek, I'm not for sure, but I know Bryan Station and Henry Clay for sure. And then young gentlemen that go to the Carter G. Woodson Academy is now housed in our building. So they'll be able to participate in Douglas athletics also. I think a couple things. Number one, we have to establish our culture and understand that nothing's given to you. You know, they're walking into a place with phenomenal facilities, every resource they're going to need, not just athletically but academically. What the school does is going to be incredible, and that was kind of the final selling point for me, was the academic situation of the school. But there's a price to pay for that. You know, you have to go out and you've got to earn that right to step foot on this floor and to get these resources. So it's getting that work ethic in them, getting that pride into them, and understanding that nothing's going to be given to them, that they have to go out and earn everything that they get. It's progress. Mm-hmm. You know, we just happen to be the new school. A few years ago it was Dunbar, and I'm sure every single thing would be said about Dunbar. Would you love to see every school have the exact same resources? Of course. There's only so many things that you can do, though. In a few years, we're probably going to be saying the same thing about the next high school that's built. You know, everybody wants that new shiny thing and that new shiny toy, which is great and very understandable. But the thing I think that's going to set us, that is going to make Douglas special, is the people that they brought in. I think Mr. Diaz and his staff has done a great job of trying to find people that are forward-thinking, progressive, that are going to put the kids and students first. And that's, like I said, that was part of that vision that really sold me on Douglas. And I think his vision would sell you, you know, even if you were at a school that's 100 years old, they're still going to try to accomplish those same things. No, we're just excited about the opportunity, and we can't wait to get started, and especially to get involved in the community of Hamburg. We're going to get out there, and you know, we want to do community service. We really want to be part of the community. You know, we want to have, even though this is going to be a large school in a metropolitan area, we want to have that small town feel, you know, where our kids are part of the community and the community feels proud of us. So we're looking forward to getting that chance to going out and earning people's trust and earning people's pride.